Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Desk. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're chatting about microtransit. So this is a possibility for the Omaha Metro, and right now they're just getting kind of public comment, and they want to see what you have to say, what you think about this. They did launch a pilot program, and they have several community meetings. The initial meetings, however, have ended, but there are plenty more meetings that are coming our way. So here now to help explain what exactly this is and how you can contribute is Nicole with Omaha Metro. So Nicole, thank you so much for joining us again here at the Alert Center.
Absolutely. So we are proposing a pilot project.
Gotcha.
Right now we are collecting the initial comment from the public, kind of getting the idea introduced about what this new service is.
Sure.
If this does become a reality, it's a service that Omaha has never seen before. It is happening in some form or another in other cities. So we are having some good test cases that we can kind of look at and learn and see what worked for others and what didn't work for others. To explain it a little bit, microtransit is a little bit of a mixture between a rideshare and a bus. So it works with zones, and we are proposing 3 different zones, north, south, and west zone, and we do have a map of that at ometro.com if you want to take a look at the details there. And you basically have smaller vehicles. They're kind of wandering around within those zones, and someone can call up and get picked up and then either dropped off closer to their destination, maybe directly to their destination, or maybe they get dropped off at one of our transit centers where they can hop on one of our big buses and take that around the system. Really what it does is it helps bring people who are a little bit farther out and gets them closer to the buses. One thing that we do get questions about pretty consistently is that this is a shared ride service. So it is possible you can make some friends along the way. It is possible that maybe you're the first person in the ride, and just depending on kind of how the algorithm plans different people's trips, you may pick up a couple more people, or you may be riding by yourself with the driver the whole time.
Yeah, this is very cool. I mean, this is something that they've had for a while now overseas too, because I remember experiencing that myself in Amman, Jordan, and you kind of get in the same bus with strangers, and you do. It's a very communal experience. I'll say that. So, okay, wonderful.
And that.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Something I like to say is that the bus itself is always all about community. You experience so many just fun things when you are on the bus and just amongst other people. And what this does is it does allow people who are, like I said, a little bit further out, maybe they have a really big hill that they have to walk up to get to their bus stop. Maybe there aren't great sidewalks in their neighborhood, or maybe they're just a mile and a half away from the nearest bus stop. And this is a way to kind of bridge that gap and get people closer into the service.
Yeah, I love that. And then I'm going to head back over to your website. We were kind of just showing the routes that you outlined for us. But so this is one place where people can make their comments, right? So you can say, share your feedback on this proposed pilot program. What do you think about microtransit in Omaha? So, and you lay this out very clearly, which I appreciate. So do you have suggestions for these zones, for service hours? What would you name the service? And then what do you think about $3 a ride? And so, I feel like this is really great. This kind of gives people a better idea to kind of delve deeper into what they would like to see. And then you kind of submit it here and kind of go from there. So that's really great. And also, I do appreciate this. So you had several meetings, public meetings that took place. And as I mentioned earlier in this broadcast, you're going to have several more meetings in the future. But this is one of those meetings, and that was recorded for everyone to kind of see. So just as we're talking about this, we mentioned the fixed route with the bus, the rapid transit with Orbit, and then the paratransit with Moby, etc. So a lot really to look forward to here for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more that needs to be decided. We are really, really looking for that feedback. We want to make sure that we didn't miss something. We want to make sure that these service hours are things that are going to be helpful for people. That public comment period is open through February 3rd, through that comment form specifically. And then if anyone has any questions, they can always reach out to us. info@ometro.com is the best email. And yeah, we are more than happy to take everybody's questions and help people understand the potential of this service.
Yeah, that's just great. So, and you will have several options, so that always kind of makes things fun too. All right, Nicole, anything else that you want to add, or anything else you think that we should touch on for those who may still have questions?
I think it is just really important to remember that this, like I said, there's a lot of things that are still up in the air as for exactly what this will look like, exactly when it will run. There are a lot of questions that we just don't have the answers to right now. And we really just are looking for people to share their feedback, share what they think, and also help them learn about what this could look like for the Omaha community. As I did mention, it is a pilot project. We are proposing a 3-year pilot with that. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. And this is your opportunity as a member of the community to get involved and really share what you would like to see, what you would use, right? So that's what I think makes this so great. But Nicole, thank you so much for your time today, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right, so we just heard from Nicole with Microtransit about their new microtransit opportunity. This is a new pilot program that they're launching here relatively soon, and you can always have your voice be heard. And it's kind of like a bus/ride share if you're just joining us. So it sounds like an exciting opportunity to take advantage of for sure. Now, in the meantime, though, I do want to kind of switch gears this afternoon, chat a little bit about the weather. It seems things are finally warming up, right? So every hour, every day, I get a little bit more excited myself just to get a little bit warmer out there. So I'll say that. But yeah, let's take a live look outside from our Blackstone camera now. So you can see the sun actually shining through in part of this live look that we have. We've got the shadows from the buildings. It does look like the sun is competing a bit with those gray skies though. But Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord anticipates today will be partly cloudy and breezy out there, a high of 22 degrees, cold but nothing like we experienced recently. Tonight, he says, partly cloudy and cold out there, a low of 7. And then as we head into Friday and Saturday, let's take a live look from a separate camera here. This is our camera at 144th and Dodge. If you or someone you know is driving around the metro right now on our highways, things seem to be going smoothly there, so that's good news. You can see a little bit of snowfall, perhaps maybe some ice out there too, so be careful with that. Meantime, Friday, though, as I mentioned, mostly cloudy and breezy, a high of 41, so that is when you want to start getting outside, right? So Friday looks like the best day so far. Then as we head into the weekend, Saturday, mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 37 out there. So again, not a bad weekend either. Let's take a look at 90th and Dodge here real quick for you. All right, so again, another shot with traffic on Dodge flowing smoothly by the American National Bank there. And yeah, you can see a little bit of accumulation of snow on the curbs, but otherwise the roads look just fine in this shot, so that's some good news there. Do want to remind you before we head out, though, you can always get your latest news on our website. That's firstalert6.com. So I will take you to our homepage right now. Let me refresh this grid for you. So this is what we're looking at this point. This is our top story about a furnace malfunction that leads to, that leads to a fire in an Omaha home. This is what we're tracking right now. And then clearly, I always like to show all the banners that we have up here. I feel like it's a good day when we don't have too many banners up here. But again, if you do want your latest and greatest First Alert 6 weather forecast, you can click here, and then Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord has it all laid out for you. You can check it out by hour if you want, and kind of just get a better glimpse of what we can expect today, tomorrow, and into the weekend. But just want to say, per usual, thank you so much for joining us here at the Alert Center, and make sure you stay tuned for our broadcast at 3 o'clock with our Dave Zavolinsky. We'll see you then.